Thank you, Mr President. My question is to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Senator Birmingham. In 1992, Senator Ron Boswell said, and I quote, "This chamber must be one of the very few, if not the only chamber, of any parliament in the world that does not display its national symbol." His motion to fly the Australian flag in this place was adopted unanimously. Yesterday, during NAIDOC week, this government voted against a motion to display the other official Australian flags, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags, in this chamber. Why has the Morrison government denied First Nations people the pride of seeing our flags displayed in this chamber?
The Minister representing the Prime Minister. Order. Order. I will call. Senator Birmingham is going to be given an opportunity to at least commence the answer in silence. Order. Senator Wong. Senator Birmingham.
Thank you, Mr President, and thank you, Senator McCarthy, for the question. And this being NAIDOC week, and this also being Remembrance Day, can I start in responding to your question by acknowledging not only all of those who have served our country as we remember them on Remembrance Day, but also to particularly acknowledge the many Indigenous Australians who have served our country, especially those who served through the early years when indeed their recognition was lacking in many other parts of society, constitutionally, yet they still sought to defend our great nation. In relation to the question that Senator McCarthy has asked about the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags, the motion that was put yesterday was addressed by Senator Ruston in remarks on behalf of the government, and that the government believes it's appropriate for the Australian national flag to be flown in this chamber. As Senator McCarthy, as you said, in relation to the remarks that Senator Boswell made at the time, that is our national symbol. It is the national flag, and Senator McCarthy, through you, Mr President, that remains the government's position.
Order. I'll call Senator McCarthy. When there's silence, I would like to hear Senator McCarthy's question. Senator McCarthy, a supplementary question.
Yes, thank you, Mr President. The Australian citizenship test includes a section on Australia's flags, the Australian flag, the Aboriginal flag and the Torres Strait Islander flag. Why does the government ask new citizens to recognise these flags when it refuses to let these official Australian flags be flown inside this building?
Senator Birmingham.
Thanks, Mr President. Well, indeed, as Senator Ruston said in her remarks yesterday, there are a number of occasions, including inside of this building, where the Aboriginal flag and the Torres Strait Islander flag are flown. So it is the case that they are flown inside of this building, and that was not what yesterday's motion related to. That was specific to inside of this chamber. Now, Mr President, in relation to our national flags, indeed there are, I think, 5 recognised national flags across Australia, but we do, in terms of the citizenship test, obviously see importance in understanding a number of different aspects of Australian society, including the recognition of those flags.
Order. I'll call Senator McCarthy when there's silence. Order. Senator McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr President. Liberal governments in New South Wales, Tasmania and soon South Australia all fly the Aboriginal flag in their parliament. Will the minister, as leader of the government in the Senate, reconsider and support the motion to fly the flags Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander here in the Senate?
Senator Birmingham.
Thanks, Mr President. Those, of course, are matters for each chamber, each parliament, as is the case. This chamber, no doubt, will consider whatever motions come before it. The government's position has been clearly explained and articulated yesterday. Of course, we will continue at appropriate occasions throughout this building to fly the flags as appropriate.
Order. Order.